Hidalgo County getting ready to set a new record today for daily COVID infections. Channel 5's Valerie Gonzalez is live outside Edinburgh Regional Hospital. Valerie, when did the numbers start shifting?
There was a clear rise in the numbers when the economy opened up in Texas. Now, it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to see it. So we want to give you a visual representation. This is data shared with us by the Hidalgo County Health Authority, and it looks like the start of a roller coaster. You can see a slight peak in April when they reported up to 15 cases a day. After May 1st, when the economy opened, those numbers started quickly climbing. Now, to know how well the community is doing, you need to look at the numbers.
We had 153 positive cases by noon. We had 1 death today by noon. We had 2 deaths yesterday. We had 3 deaths before. We had been sitting at 12 deaths for months. We went to 15, and so we've increased 25% in deaths also just in the last couple of days.
Those numbers keep going up in the valley, more specifically in Hidalgo. Dr. Melendez, Health County Authority, says part of it is because there's more testing. When they started, 1,000 people were tested in up to 2 months. Now, we're hitting that peak in about a week. But that's only part of it.
So we maintain 2 to 3% of people testing were being positive. During the last several days, we've gone to 2.5%, 3% to 5%.
Prognosis at the county level is not good.
We are seeing more patients being hospitalized appropriately for COVID, and we're seeing a higher level of acuity. We're seeing more people in the ICU, and we're seeing more people that need to be in the hospital.
More people in hospitals countywide also means more resources are being used.
At this time, which is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we have, that I know of at the latest count, 16 people admitted today alone. At the peak, before we opened up the community, we had 21, 29. I think one day we had in the 30s. Afterwards, we were usually below 20. In fact, we were down to less than 10. And now we're 70s, approaching 80s.
Hospitals have contingency plans. Some are already resorting to them.
At several of these hospitals, they've had to open up additional units in order to capacitate those people that are coming. At other hospitals, they have not yet reached the maximum amount of people, but they're quickly getting there.
Dr. Vaughn says the hospitalization rate has tripled within a week. Now that there is no legal reason to stay home, physicians are pleading with the public to take more personal responsibility. DHR is one of those hospitals that has had to increase their capacity because they have just had so many patients with COVID-19 in their units. Dr. Melendez says that other hospitals in Hidalgo have similar contingency plans. Cameron County has fewer hospitals, and they're scheduled to talk about their hospitalization rates on Friday. Live in Edinburgh, Valerie Gonzalez, Channel 5 News at 6.